Lame truth here. Yesterday I was joking about skill-based prop hunt. Are you guys ready for skill-based prop hunt today? Complete joke, by the way. Was not serious, was not meant to be taken seriously by you guys. Look at these fucking matchmaking times. If you know anything about skill-based matchmaking, you know that it makes searching for a match and actually getting put into a lobby a lot longer. Under no circumstance, if this is searching with no matchmaking parameters, particularly skill, should it put me in a lobby above like 30 ping or whatever. But that's exactly what it's doing. I mean, look how long this is fucking taking. There is legit skill-based matchmaking in prop hunt. And maybe you don't believe me. Maybe you don't buy it. I mean, look at these levels. Look at the level difference, okay? You can see some in this lobby right here. But look at the level difference between my main account, which has like a 2.5 KD and I 2-box on and VPN on. The level differences in the lobby, on average, night and day. I saw this, and I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm going to try to enjoy myself, but there's no recording of this because the first fucking match I get onto is Scud. I can't even enjoy the fucking game in prop hunt. I tried playing on it and I got bored because the entire map is filled with clutter. So you're just going around randomly shooting stuff. It's not even properly balanced because you have like unlimited ammo. I turned it off. I played like one round as the hunter and I just turned it off. It is boring. Chat, it is boring. Nothing in Black Ops 6 is fun. This isn't a bit. This is not me playing a character. I'm not doing a rock promo, WWE style. If you smell what the Scud is cooking. No, I'm not doing any of that. Well, I did just do that, but ignore that. Ignore that. This game isn't fun. And like I've tried to play zombies, and I can appreciate the art direction. I can appreciate the fact that it looks polished and it seems good. But there's just, I swear to you right now, there's just nothing hooking me in zombies or multiplayer that makes me want to play it. Play either mode. And I think zombies is way better than multiplayer. It's not hard to be better than multiplayer, but I think zombies is good. I really do. So I can't put my finger on why I don't like it. Why did that guy fly up in the air? That man just got beamed up by Scotty. X-Defiant. What the fuck, man? Oh, anyway. There's nothing in Black Ops 6 that makes me want to actually play it. And I can't really figure out why. I think zombies is good, like I said. So why don't I want to play it? Anyone in the comments section have the same type of experience I'm having? Am I alone here? There's just nothing about it that's hooking me and making me want to sink my teeth into it. I have a theory. And it's that I have seen everything this game has to offer. I mean, I was looking forward to prop hunt, but Garry's Mod did that 10 years ago and did it better, you know? I just feel like I've seen everything this game has to offer done better somewhere else. Like, there's not one motherfucking thing that it's doing that I prefer. And if you say like, well, the Omni movement's good, more. I think the jetpack era of COD was better for movement. I really do. I don't think that's an unpopular opinion. I think that the Black Ops 3 movement was about perfect. I don't know, man. I thought we peaked as far as movement went with the jetpack era, but all the fucking boomers complained, you know, the people that want a tactical experience. You know the ones I'm talking about. The Modern Warfare 2019, Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2 fans. The ones that fill up all of the weird World at War crouch-only servers on PC. Those guys complained or something, and then like we got the we're returning to boots on the ground. Wah! Fucking cry, boots on the ground. Like that's their selling point. I don't give a shit if my boots are in someone's ass as long as the game is good, and it hasn't been good for a long time. I digress, though. Let's get to the main topic of this video. I'm sorry, guys. I ramble. But I was giving up hope today. I was giving up hope. And then I thought, and I'm like, you know, I still play X Defiant. I'm kind of just waiting on new content right now. Delta Force, if you guys have seen Delta Force, that looks pretty sweet. I haven't played it yet. I'm not like a huge Battlefield guy, but it looks like it's just doing Battlefield better than Battlefield. The Finals, it has skill-based matchmaking, but I do think that the gameplay is very unique, very cool, and I think it's a good game. So I'm like, well, these games are pretty sweet. Like, what's going on here? Like, something's got to give. Like, why are these games not popping off like Call of Duty? But then I thought about it, and I'm like, well, Halo's dead. You know, pretty much. Halo's fucking dead. Gears of War, dead. Battlefield, dead. Like, all of these games that I used to play 10, 15 years ago and had that variety of FPSs, they're just not around anymore. Everything's been homogenized and like taken over and monopolized by Call of Duty, I guess. And they're just injecting brain rot into the FPS community. I seriously, guys, I get that I would make a lot more money if I played Black Ops 6, plug my VPN more, which if you want to use a VPN, yeah, I got your hookup, SBMM off in the video description. $4 off with my link there, and it works, and everybody's been thanking me for it that has tried it out. Very good program. Highly recommend it. I'm done selling out now, sorry. But, you know, I could make a lot more money probably from that, and just in general, if I played Black Ops 6, right? But I have no desire to, and I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys. I mean, even with the VPN, the game's not fun. I have the ability to 2-box as well. The game's not fun. So I was feeling kind of down about that. Like, I've played the worst of the worst CODs. I've played Vanguard. I still found some fun in that. I played Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2. I still found some fun in that somehow. I feel like I'm just on empty. But then, like an angel descending from heaven, pay attention. From Elon Musk, of all people. He says, too many game studios that are owned by massive corporations. In response to Shibatoshi Nakamoto, the creator of Dogecoin himself. XAI is going to start an AI game studio to make games great again. Ooh, I'm like, what? And let's check out the tweet from Shibatoshi here. He says, I don't understand how game developers and game journalism got so ideologically captured. Gamers have always been trolls, anti-greedy corporations, and anti-BS. Gamers have always rejected dumb, manipulative bullshit and can tell when someone is an outsider poser. Why lean into the BS? Shibatoshi, I'm sorry, we haven't just leaned into it, we are almost oblivious to it. The average modern gamer is just, I'm sorry, they're brain dead. I don't mean to be like a gatekeeper here, but maybe us gamers, especially us gamers who've been around a while, us fucking nerds, you know, maybe we should gatekeep a little bit. Maybe we should bully a little bit. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing if it means that the stuff we get all across the board is better. Stop making games for fucking retards. Better yet, let's stop hiring people that aren't fit for the job, that don't know what they're doing. How about that as well? Like, hire the best people for the job, make games that are objectively good, and that's it. It's as simple as that. There's no nice way to say it. Call of Duty, Activision, EA, Ubisoft, everybody. Stop making games for fucking morons. You know, I get that it's easy money. They're super easy to fool. Look at Call of Duty. If it wasn't for us OG people, like if they just launched Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019 or whatever, if they just launched that, right? And none of the old school guys were around to play it, skill-based matchmaking would never even like be brought up. You guys realize that, right? No one would even know of the manipulation going on behind the scenes. It took us 5 years of bitching about it, but we got to talk about it, like I said. And like, if we were not here, gatekeeping in a way, that would have never happened. Straight up. I'm just sick of these games coming out, and then, I mean, look at the reception to Black Ops 6. I think overall it's positive. It's sort of like split down the middle now that the honeymoon period's over. It's sort of like an either love it or hate it thing. In my humble opinion, and I mean, again, this is not a bit, it's the worst Call of Duty I've ever played. That's not an exaggeration. And I will die on that hill until next year, at least, when God knows what they're going to bring us next year. But anyway, yeah, Elon Musk. I saw that tweet and I'm like, well, the fact that AI is in the name is a little odd. So I dug a little bit deeper and I went to the site, and XAI, I think, is the technology that's behind Grok and other stuff. Let's just read what this is, like a general consensus of what the hell this is. XAI is a company working on building artificial intelligence to accelerate human scientific discovery. We are guided by our mission to advance our collective understanding of the universe. That doesn't tell me much. Let's keep reading. Our team is led by Elon Musk, CEO of Tesla and SpaceX. Collectively, our team contributed some of the most widely used methods in the field, in particular the atom optimizer, batch normalization, layer normalization, and the discovery of adversarial examples. I don't know what any of that means, but regardless, however this is going to pan out, the use of AI in video games is something I am not a fan of. However, I don't think this is necessarily a generative AI thing he's talking about, if he's talking about making games great again and coming after these, money-hungry corporations or whatever. Here's the thing, man. One thing I've noticed from just keeping up with politics the last few months as an American is that Elon Musk hates, well, he doesn't hate. I'll say that he dislikes the left quite a bit. I can think of no other giant game publisher more left-leaning than Activision Blizzard, to the point where they're basically a weird, racist, sexist cult. It's not hyperbole there. Racist, sexist cult is what they are, pretty much. They're going to go where the money is. See, they don't actually care about any of the stuff they're talking about. They don't care about the left or the right. They care about the green. Whichever side the green is on is the side they are going to hop towards. So I would love to see actual developments with this. I really would. I would actually love to see, and I'm not kidding here, laws against cheating. Straight up. Like laws against cheat manufacturers, or if you get caught cheating in a tournament setting, you get actual jail time. Something like that. I would love to see that across the board. I really, really would. Mainly because these laws we have, and like a lot of the stuff that we have, it's not caught up with modern society. Cheating in a tournament with money is effectively like robbing a bank. I mean, if you think about it, you know what I mean? It's not much different. There needs to be an update, a cleanse within this industry. I don't want to see another video game crash like we saw in the 80s, where a lot of low quality crap just kept getting pushed to us. And I don't think it'll ever be that bad, because we have these indie games that are still made by talented people. Hell, one of my favorite games that came out last year was made by one guy, one dev, and he's a fucking furry. So there's no excuse, I want mainstream games, real big budget mainstream games, to be good again. Call of Duty being my number one target here, because good God, man, we got to start hiring people that are the best people for the job. That is not a take that would be that popular 2 years ago, because, but when you logically think about it, we need to do that. Stop hiring based on anything but talent. I don't care if your lead dev, your lead map designer for Black Ops 6 is some Middle Eastern midget that looks like a cactus. I don't care about any of that. I only care if they can make a good fucking multiplayer map. That should be the only hiring qualifications. Can I get a name in there? Have we kind of woken up from this weird fever dream where we're hiring based on anything but that? I don't know, man. Whoever is the lead designer for Black Ops 6 multiplayer maps is a fucking terrible map designer. Don't care who they are. Don't care what they are. Don't care where they came from. Get them the fuck out of the goddamn studio. They suck. Fire them. Sorry if that's harsh, but my God, making maps that bad should be punishable by something. They're so bad that even people that like Black Ops 6 think they're fucking bad. They're terrible. Horrendous. We need to do something about this. We need to cleanse whatever's going on here. Seriously. Guys, I'm out of time. I hope you enjoyed this gameplay. Here's a little A12, 30 kill streak for you. Got a little nuke. This is an old clip, but I don't know, man. I'm just going to keep grinding away on YouTube. I'm going to keep crossing my fingers that the 3 FPSs I mentioned earlier can keep bringing us content. I realize all 3 of those FPSs are not the most popular. I realize they are a footnote in comparison to Call of Duty. But we need options more than ever before. We really, really need options more than ever before, man. I want Halo to make a comeback as well. I want Gears of War to make a comeback as well. I want to see all this stuff that I, played 10, 15 years ago to make a comeback if it's a good IP. But we need talented people. We need logic in the fucking workplace, man. We need talent in the workplace. We need to not succumb to greed. We need talent and passion over everything else. I hope you guys enjoyed. I am out of time. I will catch you on the next one. Have a good one. Peace out.